Alright, what's going on YouTube? 65 Rider here. And as you can tell, we're on the Pan America CVO, baby. They're starting me in rain mode. I'm like, F that, bro. Let's go to highway mode. Oh, the clutch feels a little weird. This thing, bro. This thing, it feels weirder than the older one for some reason. Alrighty, so we're on the 2024 Pan America CVO. This bike is great, but something feels like a little off with it. I'm not sure what it is. Like the friction zone on the clutch is way too far out. I don't know if the clutch needs adjusting or something, but it feels way off. But you know me, if you watched my last demo, which I'm gonna link up here, you know how much I love this bike and how much I enjoyed it last time. Okay, yeah, I think it was the adjustable levers, because now it feels better. Yeah, okay. I got somebody else, the person that was riding before me had them adjusted a certain way. But it's crazy to think about how you're like on a Harley and you don't have that Harley rumble. But I'm telling you, man, these Revolution Max engines, oof, they're really dope. So what I love about it is that you got these risers too, so it's pretty comfortable. And I guess you can, if you take these, you can adjust the handlebar up a little, especially for a taller person like me. You also have your adjustable windshield here that you can push up or pull down just with the twist of a button. When it comes to the controls, over here you have your left signal, your right signal, and then your flashers. You got your horn, you got your cruise control right here, heated grips, and then on the right side you got your Bluetooth controls here. You got the ignition, you got your hazard lights, and you got your mode button. And then down here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you got your traction control, and then you got the voice control button. So it's it's got a lot going on in the controls, but it's easy to get used to. The bars definitely need adjustment. They're a little bit shifted that way, so it's a little annoying, but it's not bad. So now, as you guys know, ergonomically, I'm 6'5". I got anywhere between a 34 to 36 inch inseam, so I'm a taller dude. And yeah, the wind, I'm feeling it. So in a situation like this, I'm just gonna go down here and I'm gonna bump up my windshield. I wish they would take a lesson from some other manufacturers, maybe make it a little bit more electronic or something. But again, this is a adventure touring motorcycle. You're gonna take it off-road, and you probably don't want any more electronics than you need on the bike. So might as well keep it, like mechanical here. It works. I'm getting a lot of crosswinds, but what are you gonna do? That's what happens when you're in Florida. So many crosswinds. So it comes standard with these little bark busters or whatever to kind of help your hand controls, to kind of help keep the wind off of your hands and your grips. You got the CVO grips right here. Come on, dude, let me take this turn hard. Alright, so I just hit the modes and I switched it to sport mode because I want to see what this baby has. Oh yeah, look at that. That felt good. All right, you got your digital screen here. I can see it pretty nicely. I don't have really any issues seeing it. You get to see your speed, your RPMs, what type of mode you're in. You get to see the outside temperature. You get to see your engine temperature right there. You get to see your battery voltage, whether or not you have a phone connected. And then you have your onboard computer right here where you see, you know, your fuel range, your trip A, your trip B. I gotta tell you though, the suspension feels great, but I feel like it needs a little bit of adjustment where it's like, I feel like it's super stiff right now. And I think it just probably needs adjustment to my weight. That's an alligator right there. Yeah, it needs some adjustment to my weight and my specifications, so I think if you dial it in correctly, you'll be feeling great. But otherwise, you know, it's a fun, comfortable ride. Again, being a taller person and sitting on this Pan America, I don't love the fact that my hands are down and then my, you know, like you got this upright position, but I feel like, I don't know, I wish my hands were a little higher. So what I'm thinking is you can probably adjust these up just a little bit and you'd feel great. I'm not going to really talk about specifications of the motorcycle. I'll just lay them out up here on the screen magically. Because the purpose of this ride was kind of like a first ride and feel of the motorcycle. What I really like about it is the simplicity of it, right? It's like the type of motorcycle you just get on and go, you know what I mean? You don't, you know, coming from a guy who rides a 850 pound, you know, touring Harley Davidson, this one feels, although heavy, it feels way lighter than the Road Glide. And so like it feels much easier to kind of take and just navigate, especially with this upright seating position. I wish there were some twisties that we can take it on. I'm not used to having the indicators on the left side. I gotta tell you one thing though, it's so easy to find neutral compared to my bike. It's really nice. Thank you, I appreciate that. There's Justin on the CVO Road Glide ST, which I'm planning on taking right after this ride. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, it's their, let's see, it started in 21, 22, and then 23, and this is their 4th edition of the bike. 4th year. I've heard a lot of issues with, you know, the first gens when it comes to, I guess, a lot of, you know, electric type of issues. I don't know if they addressed a lot of them or not, but it seems fine to me. You can see over here how it's like lowering the bike. You see that little flashing thing right there? It's like in the lowered state right now, and I can actually feel it where my knees are bent a little bit. It's a great bike, but it needs a better exhaust for sure. Alright, we got a nice little stretch over here, so we're gonna put it to the tests. Oh yeah, this bike is fast. It's pretty fast, but it's weird, it doesn't feel like it is just because of how big it is, but it's fast. And I gotta tell you, this windshield is doing great. Now that I raised it up a little bit, I'm getting no buffeting, although I'm getting a little bit of wind, you know, coming from the left and right, which is fine, but you know, zero buffeting. When I'm here, I'm kind of got my back straight. You know, it's like the wind is hitting me right at the top of my helmet, but again, you know, I was just at 75 miles an hour, no buffeting whatsoever. It feels great. I don't know, I like it a lot, but again, something feels different about it compared to the regular Pan America Special that I rode last year. Something feels completely different. Like this one feels like it's constricted somehow. It feels like there's power in it that needs to be unleashed, but it's kind of constricted. I don't know if there's any like EPA compliant type of restrictions on the bike, most likely, which is causing it to do this. But yeah, really nice. It's quick, man. Yeah, look at that Ferrari, baby. Alright, let's try it. I just lifted the top. Sorry. Definitely lifted the front wheel, bro. Road captain did not see that. He probably would not have been happy. Shout out to Palm Beach Harley Davidson for putting this event together. Shout out to the Fort Lauderdale drill team for volunteering their times to be road captains over here at Palm Beach Harley Davidson. And thanks for the opportunity, y'all. That's great. Next, I wanna... Oh, that's not fun. See, there's something going on, like the wheel was like, or the handlebar, I think it needs to be clamped down a little bit more or something, because it was like going left and right. Although you have this little steering dampener here connected to both forks that's supposed to kind of keep it from wobbling or whatnot. But dude, I love this color. It's got the 1250 Revolution Max. That's great, man. It's a great bike. Definitely needs an exhaust because it's super quiet, you guys. Let's try the cruise control. Here's the cruise control, but I guess it was because of these, where I don't know if you can see it, but the bar is like da 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 da, moving left and right a little bit. It's fun. I just don't like with the, you know, this thing, it kind of feels a little bit flimsy, so I can hear it like. Yeah, my overall thoughts, I don't know yet. When I rode the Pan America Special, I was kind of like in love with it. This one, like I said, something feels constricted in it, and I don't know what it is. I'm on sport mode, so I don't know what it is, but and something feels like really flimsy about this bike, where it's like not put together correctly. And as much as I don't want to say that, but that's what it feels like. And it's weird because the Pan America Special that I test rode last year felt nothing like this. It felt like it was completely put together, bro. This one feels like there's like loose and crackling, but also here, for the sake of playing devil's advocate, this bike has only got 382 miles on it. It's barely broken in, and I guess bikes are kind of like that before you break them in, right? So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say that that's the reason why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. Otherwise, I mean, it's a great bike. It is definitely a bike that's on my list, you know, a Pan America in general. It's definitely on my list of bikes that I would want to own one day. I want to take all these bumps up the Pan America because I love it. Overall, it's a great bike, man. Probably a really good bike for like some cross-country trips, you know. I want to kind of stand on it, see how I feel. Yeah, you barely feel it, but it's like lowering. I think he really likes the Pan America. He keeps staring at it. I mean, it's a great bike. It's priced at this number right here. Yeah, I mean, you can stand on it, but again, because of how tall I am, and I don't know, I feel like I need taller risers to be more comfortable, you know, riding it while standing up. And that's just a me problem. It's not really a problem with the bike itself. If you've enjoyed this review, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Keep on riding. Interesting how the kickstand is just right there.